Alright guys, we are starting round 2 RadicaL versus TAW here on this NSL European Open 2013 matchup. We're playing 2 maps here, Summit and Vale. Each team gets 1 point for winning. Alright, TAW starting in data core. On the other side of the map we got RadicaL starting as Marines in flight control. Wow! Right away, there is a robotics factory. Okay, it's the first time in this new build I have seen that opening strategy. So 3 of RadicaL Marines now coming in to Crossroads. Looks like they really want to hammer this out right away. While 1 is going into Crevice where he's going to meet Unterscore and Proma. Sprayer now not spraying and praying, but ends up going down anyways. Ek and 16 and Any, you're losing underneath. Evil TK there. 4 of TAW Skulks now coming into Crossroads. These guys are in trouble. Let's get a view from Any. Wow, no they're not! Oh, and the death camp strikes again! Can you believe that? Out of 3 of them, I picked the... every time, I swear. I'm sorry, guys. Alright, Ek and 16 in Crossroads. Just shoving away a 4 Skulk push to get him out of there. TAW sent back to spawn. Evil TK and Unterscore now in ventilation, moving into sub-access. Where Levsteel, they're going to meet him there.
Build structure and waypoint.
Great job there, using the ceilings. As they get the jump on him, he ends up going down, but not before he takes down 1 of the Skulks. Any and Sprayer in Crevice building up that RT. A strong position there for RadicaL in Crossroads. 3 extractors and 1 blueprint. Craghive, TAW went Craghive first. 2 shells going down, 66% effectiveness on their trade upgrades of Carapace and Regen, depending on which one they go. And Unterscore watching them from the vents. Seller on the other side. He's making his jump against Any. Look at that nice attack run. 43% as he gets through the other vent. 75% on Ek. And they are going to move in to put some pressure on Reactor Core. Unterscore coming in again. There's the Enzyme. Look at that! Oh, I love the microing from these new Build 250 comms. Especially the Drifter. Drifter's so much fun to micro now, and Enzyme, Mucus Membrane, Hallucination, and Storm are abilities from the Drifter that can really, really change the outcome of an engagement. It is so important, and I think it's so underutilized in pubs, quite possibly because Build 250 is still new, but once people figure that out, oh man. I know that when I'm calming as an alien commander in a pub, I'm always coordinating my drifters with attack teams and shooting everything I can on them while they're in the fight, and they usually end up winning because Enzyme really is pretty powerful. Ek, Any, and Sprayer coming in from Crossroads into Glass Hallway, putting a pressure again on Reactor Core. This is annoying here too, because if they end up winning this engagement here, it basically locks off the north end of the map. You know, the sys chain gets cut, everything, and it's really hard for TAW to expand out north, out of data core. And look at what they're doing. Levsteel just sitting here camping. Get this guy some marshmallows and a campfire. He's basically just sitting here, outside ventilation, throwing some pot shots down the hallway. And they keep pushing Reactor Core as well, so it looks like they're trying to pull a pinch on TAW right now. Levsteel overextending himself just a bit as he wastes a lot of ammo on that Drifter, and Evil TK comes in, and during a reload, he gets taken out. Sprayer now up against Proma in Summit Reception, goes down in a heap. Proma leaving with 21% health, and sub-access RT is being attacked now, under fire. We have 16 coming around the corner to try to save this up against Evil TK. Let's see what he can do. He's sprinting into there. We know now with Build 250 that Marines no longer get fatigued. They can sprint basically forever, so... Oh, wow, great job there. Deathcam strikes again, and now Levsteel coming in there, gets taken out by Unterscore. Great job. You're losing now as the lurk coming into sub-access. Wow. And they do their job. That RT is toast. So with this expansion of, you know, it gets their max out quite quickly. Looks like they're using max to build their base, actually. Phase tech has been completed. Phase gate dropped in Crossroads. Favorite Marine position. They can basically hit Glass Hallway pretty quickly. Also move into Summit Reception as well. And down into Computer Lab with just a quick sprint. Looks like they're dropping a lot of tech down, a lot of buildings in Crossroads. There go down the sentries. So sentries are great tools as buying you time on an attack on the map. Also, when you're fighting around sentries. Oh, there comes an enzyme as TAW comes in, enzymed up. Look at that enzyme work! Look at that! Eck, Eni, and Sprayer down, Levsteel down, Rika's down. This is turning into a meat grinder as this drifter keeps. Look at that! Done! Enzyme wins the game. Good game. It's over. Just kidding. I'm just saying. Look at Enzyme. Oh, amazing. You pub alien comms, remember to do that. Remember to do that to your main attacking force. Enzyme is so great. Especially when you got like 1 billion skulks on it. It's just crazy. Unter, Proma, and Seller against oh, and there's the Enzyme Cloud again! Doesn't work out this time because look at where it was. Their positioning was right here, down this hallway, and the aliens were coming through here in this very skinny hallway. So obviously, all the bullets firing down this way is gonna hit all these skulks. Don't want to do that. They should have baited them or waited or tried to come up on the top and around. Don't want to go down a hallway against ranged Marines. 3 shells down for TAW. They're getting the full regen and carapace upgrade. Biomass 3 has been started researching biomass. Each hive gives you 1 biomass with a maximum of 3. You can research biomass, the 2nd biomass and the 3rd biomass at each hive for 20 and 30 resources respectively. So a full biomass hive costs 50. Evil TK and Seller. There's a little cat and mouse positioning going on here in Crossroads. I'm going to put my death cam on Levsteel this time. As here comes Sprayer taking down Unterscore. There's the Drifter with the Enzyme. Oh, death cam strikes again. And TAW is cleaning RadicaL again, once again, out of Crossroads. Great job there. And by taking him out of Crossroads, guys, I mean, look, I mean, the pressure here on Reactor Core has been stopped. And they are freely able to go into Atrium. So this is very critical that TAW holds this position and doesn't let RadicaL gain a foothold into there. Umbra has now started. Umbra, a very good defensive trait when you have a really good lurk that actually realizes that they're not there to actually be on the front lines and kill. And do chip damage and support their units on the field, then you're having a great day. Very aggressive phase gate location here in ventilation. This is basically going to cut off sub-access from the aliens, and, you know, basically this side of the map, and it's going to allow launch points into data core and keep pressure coming in from the south side. Umbra now has been completed. So now Crossroads power has been down. We got Eni coming into Glass Hallway alone, not using the buddy system. And he's going to be jumping through there. He's got the Hydra farm on the wall, taking throwing chip damage at him, but now he is out of range of these Hydras now. So they are not firing. Here comes Yaluzin. I'm going to put the death cam on him. I maybe shouldn't because he's alert. But he's got his own Umbra Cloud. Nice job there on Eni. Reverse death cam. And down here in ventilation, TAW needs to get this base out of here. 2 fades on the field, Proma and Unterscore. We got Evil TK at 44 res. He can go fade as well. But if he doesn't in maybe the next 6, 7 or so resources he may be saving for an Onos. Nice job there. You lose it. Back it up. Enzyme and Umbra. Look at that. How devastating that is. Enzyme and Umbra. I mean, really, a 3rd damage reduction, and you have your attack speed increased like crazy. Look at this phase gate melt. They're not enzymed right now. He needs to throw it on there during this engagement. There's another enzyme cloud go off, but where are the life forms? Here, where'd they go? Where'd they go? Come on, there they are. All right. RadicaL now coming through. This is turning into Meek right now. Underscore better get out of there. He's got 24% health, and he does get out of there just in time, and in moving the Drifter out of there, and that fight went back and forth, but RadicaL managed to hold on to this phase gate. Here comes another hit from TAW. They need to keep this pressure on. Keep it active. Keep it on. Keep RadicaL looking at this phase gate. Keep their attention here. Underscore in there alone. Needs to kind of get out of there. This may be bad. He might get pinched at this point. Proma coming up from behind. You lose and throwing in that Umbra Cloud. And you can see they glow orange a little bit when they are affected by Umbra. We need to get Umbra and Enzyme in here again, basically. So I'm going to look from Proma's point of view. Next time he comes in, it looks like he's going to be coming in pretty soon, as he's going to make a jump in there. You lose him, waiting for that lurk, quite wisely. Waiting for that lurk to spray Umbra, waiting for, you saw the other Fade getting in position. There comes the Umbra. Here they come in and out, but shotguns have now been brought onto the field, which makes this so crazy and so important that Fades do not overcommit to a fight. Oh, and Yalusin did go down. He was asking if I had the death cam on him. Oh no, I was specking a Fade. So Yalusin went down while I was specking Proma here, probably in Pipe Junction. So they do lose that Fade. I'm sorry, that lurk. 3 Fades on the field. Proma, Evil Tikan, underscore. TAW has not lost any of those life forms yet. Just down a lurk. Working on the Crevice RT right now. Now, I don't know if you've played the new Build 250 Fade yet, but even with Blink, holy crap, I can move around the map so fast. And if you don't know how to yet, tap Blink, and before you land, tap Blink, hold forward, and before you land, hit jump. And then tap Blink again. You will fly around that map. It's kind of a cool thing to, you know, movement mechanic to get, but you'll get it. Look at this. Nice push. 3 Fades coming in here with 2 Skulks. There comes the Force Beacon. Oh, no! And a Fade did get killed as they were leaving. Where did that Fade get killed? I'm guessing in ventilation. Underscore now coming through. Wow, almost. Oh, he got killed in Summit Reception. And now we got a turret farm facing this doorway here. Good tip to do is when you have turrets, you know that they can only face a certain way and have a firing arc. Whenever I have turrets in a room and aliens come, I always, like, say they're facing this way, I'm always trying to fight the alien right in front of the turrets, just so they can get chip damage while I'm fighting them. That's not a pro tip in any way, that's just a tip. And now RadicaL coming into Data Core. Pushing in, I'm going to get the death cam on 16 as they come in here with all these shotguns, these Fades. Got to be careful. Now, the best thing for RadicaL to do right now is what they're doing right now. Stick together with all these shotguns. Make it really tight. So when these Fades come in, there's more of a chance that they're going to get tagged by multiple shotgun shots. One of them almost did. Great job here. We see health packs going down. One of them ends up going down. Annie gets taken down. Ek gets taken down. These 16 and Sprayer need to start backing off. Umbra being sprayed all over the place as these guys have to back out of here. And they die as they're going out. Meanwhile, while that's happening, Levsteel up in Atrium, attacking this 88% health hive. 73% grown as underscore responds to this attack. We've seen Proma working on the Crevice RT. Lev Steel hiding here in the corner. It looks like he might get the jump. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, why did he bust out his rifle, or his gun there? Oh man, I just would have walked right up to the back of that fade and just blasted my shotgun full point blank. So we're seeing now Any taking on Underscore in Crossroads. Oh, as Proma comes in from the right side, just takes him out. Atrium Hive now has been finished. And we're seeing now that the aliens, TAW really has some good map control. It's kind of half-half right now. Look at those turrets firing down this hallway, doing a good job getting that chip damage down. We're seeing Underscore coming around the corner. They went shift for their second hive. So that's going to allow them to drop spurs, which is going to give them access to celerity. And now we have Cellar and Proma in Crevice up against Lev Steel. Cellar ends up going down. Proma, as that fade, trying to make some attack runs against Lev Steel, takes him down. Let's look at the resource map right now. 9 resource towers lost by RadicaL. They're still sitting on 4, and they just lost another one. 37 to 54. Look at TAW is dominating in the kills. So in their engagements, RadicaL really falling short. 3 spurs now, spurs have been completed, so they're getting the full upgrade from those traits. 2 fades on the field. And now 16 and Ek moving in from ventilation. RadicaL needing to get some sort of offensive going here. It looks like they're just stuck. TAW putting them where they want them to be. Is just on the defensive right now. Seeing 3 Max coming through Computer Lab. Looks like they're going to help build over there. And that is going to help alleviate some of the building needed by these Marines to get more of them on the field. Shadow Step now has started. That's a Biomass, I believe, 5 access upgrade. Evil TK taking down all those Max down in Computer Lab as that Gorge. Wow, and now we see Ek and 16 moving into Data Core. Scan going down. Cellar, the only one there. And it looks like Evil DK, here comes the spawn wave. They're sitting down in this back area here where they want to take him in. Shadow Step now has been completed. Now these guys are going to be way more dangerous. These fades are going to be, their movement, I mean, you can Shadow Step forward, left, right, back. I mean, it's great in an engagement, trying to keep the Marines on their toes as to where you're at. I love using Shadow Step when I'm attacking a Marine because I can keep them so confused as to where I'm at. They're shooting in places where I just Shadow Step from, and then you come up from behind them, stab them through the heart. It's so much fun. Cellar and Underscore coming into sub-access, putting a little bit of pressure on that RT. Leap now has been started. Look at all these. Oh, look at all this pressure that RadicaL has to deal with from TAW. 16 and Ek in ventilation, holding this down. It looks like RadicaL really is just on the huge defensive right now. They really, unless they're you know, trying to tech up, save up for like some big hammer that's gonna come down, I can't really see what strategy they're gonna do. They don't have an advanced armory. They don't have a prototype lab. They only have armor 1, weapons 1, and shotguns. So, as to what they're doing, I don't know. Sis moving into Crossroads quite successfully, and Third Hive, you know, maybe drop pretty soon in Crossroads. They have 51, TAW has 51 resources. They could drop it. It only costs 40 to drop a Hive. Very defensive position from RadicaL at this point. Weapons 2 has started now. They're sitting on 4 RTs. I mean, a lot of the money that they're making right now could be going to rebuilding RTs. They have lost 12 at this point. Pretty good at keeping them up, but look at TAW keeping it 3, then 4. They just lost 1 just now. But very steady flow from them. And we're seeing Any, as these fades come through, Any and Lebsteel now in Crossroads. And now we're seeing Proma. Let's get the death cam on Proma as he blinks through there. He's coming back. Looks like he's not. He's just going to come through and say hi as the other aliens come through. And now he's going to make his attack runs against these Marines. It's just crazy here how fast these guys move. And those guys are taken out. And now from Computer Lab, here comes Sprayer, 16 and Lebsteel. A little bit too late to help their buddies. But they are rebuilding this power node, and they want to reestablish some sort of control here on the map. 58 team res they're floating right now versus 91 for TAW. Little chip shots happening in ventilation. This is a very good defense position they have right here. It's a very, very tight hallway. These turrets are facing down this hallway. They have one right here as well to provide more of that chip damage. And now Bile Bomb is really wrecking these turrets, though. It looks like they might lose this base. Oh, Proma barely gets out of there. As we move 21 minutes into this match, they do save that, and a armory wall being put down right in this little hallway. They did fix up that sentry battery. They're probably going to drop down some more sentries. And now RadicaL has established control in Crossroads. This can be very, very, very bad for TAW if they can set up a full kind of forward base there in Crossroads, as well as a command chair. We see Unter in their main base, 80% on that IP. And now with that phase gate up, it's going to be tough. Weapons 2. Shotguns are being there. Underscore barely getting out of there. Let's take a look at the res chart right now. Seller Phantom has 68 res for TAW. So he can go Onos, and it looks like he just did. There it all goes. 1 res. So we do have an Onos coming out with 1 trait upgrade, because a trait upgrade for an Onos level life form is now 8. So if he wanted to go, wow, Proma, 9% health, almost get taken out there. Underscore taking down 16 there in Summit Reception. So it looks like we do have an Onos on the field now. Oops. Let's see where he's at. He's taking a Gorge Tunnel to Atrium. So with that Onos on the field, I'm pretty sure he went Carapace as his 8 resource cost trait. He has 3 right now, so he'll have to wait till 8 to get the Celerity upgrade or Adrenaline. So we're seeing now that RadicaL doing a good job holding on to Crossroads. Evil TK tried to hit the power in flight control. And now, it looks like this has paid off. Their little defensive strategy has paid off. TAW not being able to crack RadicaL's shell during that entire time. And now RadicaL pumping out Weapons 3 pretty soon. And look at this. Sneaky, sneaky Onos. With Yaluzin and Proma. And a Drifter. So it looks like we're going to see Umbra. And we're going to go see Enzyme. And Annie hears that. As he's coming through, he's calling out that there's an Onos coming. There's Enzyme. There's Umbra. Oh my god, Seller is dropping so quickly, 40%, but they do end up cleaning up all these Marines, and this phase gate's going to turn into a meat grinder. Lebsteel coming around the corner, trying to make some sort of push here. 25% on that Onos. Totally helped with Umbra and Enzyme Onos, but it doesn't look like this push is going to go anywhere. That Onos had to leave. They have to take this phase gate down. That is the whole point of this push. And it looks like they're going to be successful. 40% on that. Lebsteel now coming through, wrecking some stuff. There is more Enzyme being dropped. Oh, I don't know if this is actually going to go down. They might not end up going down. That Onos better get back in there. 29%. If they don't take this down, that whole push was worth nothing. Oh my goodness. Okay, 23%. There's Enzyme, and oh, they nano shield it at 3%. Not enough. Ends up going down. That Onos ended up coming in. Crossroads does end up going down. That was a big win for TAW. Great job there, and we're seeing Underscore in flight control, getting taken down over commitment there. Too bad for that fade. But they still have 2 fades and an Onos. Pretty powerful life forms on the field. Proma, Evil TK as the fade. Stellar Phantom as the Onos. They have Yaluzin as a lurk, providing that support. Now we got 4 Marines now after they lost Crossroads. They know they need to make some sort of move. Oh! And Yaluzin goes down to a shotgun blast to the face in Data Core. Good win here for RadicaL. 25 minutes into this match, and I still don't know who's going to win. 4 Marine push coming into Data Core. Oh, wow. And now, oh my god, Evil TK! Barely got out of there alive! And now, RadicaL being smart, holding up this tight position here. Oh, wow, and thank you, Superstars, calling out that while I was looking at that fight in Data Core. A phase gate going up in Atrium. There's the beacon to get them out of here and phase through the Atrium. Oh, boy, here comes the pain. Here they come. There's the scan. 16, Lev, Steel, Annie, and Ek. The aliens don't know what's happening. They're killing the Gorge Tunnel. There comes Yaluzin, and the Gorge Tunnel is down as these guys try to respond to what's happening here. Look at that. Umbra on the hive. You can see it glowing. Great job! Great job, TAW, responding to that. Fantastic job. It was very lucky Yaluzin was there to buy some time with that Umbra. We see Stellar Phantom ramming through that armory in ventilation. And the ventilation base looks like it's in trouble. 16 has a flamethrower as he comes through. And now these guys are not wasting time. They're coming through the main base. Oh, wow, they're coming behind. They're going to come behind and take out this base. Looks like it's bad timing because they're all there. There comes Lev Steel with that flamethrower. Great job. Bad timing for TAW to come around the corner. All 4 Marines were in ventilation when that happened. Wow. What engagements. Let's take a look at the map real quick. 15 resources lost, or 15 resource towers lost for RadicaL versus just 1 harvester for TAW, and 55 versus 91 in the team kills. TAW eking out a little bit of an edge in the engagements. I don't think RadicaL is down and out yet. They have, now TAW has gained another fade on the field. They have 3 fades, a lurk, and their Onos. Yaluzin is back as that lurk after he lost 2. He can lose that one as well and get another one. Maximus as the Gorge. They need to make some sort of push, remove them out of ventilation. 46% grown on that Crossroads hive. They are sitting on 6 biomass right now, and if they can get a Shade Hive down in Crossroads, which is their final hive, that is going to give them access to Veils, which is going to give them access to Aura and Phantom, and Aura is devastating. I mean, battlefield information is so important anyways, and Aura really gives you that. Phantom now alone hitting ventilation as that Onos. I don't know about that. You could get caught and pinched pretty quickly. Crossroads Hive has finished, so we're going to see there's the Shade Hive. We're going to see those Veils being dropped down pretty soon, and oh! Evil TK has that fade on fire as he gets out of there, runs to the Hive to heal. And we're seeing Stellar Phantom, 65% as he keeps doing hit-and-run tactics in ventilation. Shade Hive now has been completed. We're going to see Veils being dropped. There's the first one. There's the second one. Those are being, grown right now. Biomass now has been started. Sorry, one got dropped and biomass has been started. That was 20 and 20. So now flamethrowers are out on the field. There's the Veil, so they do have access to Aura and Phantom. Again, Aura lets you see through walls and lets you see lets you see Marines through walls, and lets you see their health. Phantom is silence and camouflage together. And this is not looking good. If RadicaL loses that ventilation forward base, obviously that they are going to be done. They are sitting on 2 harvesters right now, 2 as blueprints. I mean, most of their naturals are taken. Their crevice is taken. Their sub-access is just a blueprint right now. It's always getting under fire. And ventilation is their forward base. So now you can, with flamethrowers, it's so critical that those flamethrowers are there. Not only do they do damage over time, but they do get rid of spores and Umber Cloud. They burn it away. And wow, look at that. TAW completely annihilating this. And it looks like that sentry battery is going to go down. Those sentries are no longer powered. Here comes the big push by TAW. This is going to be tough for RadicaL to come back from. Here comes the Onos onto the field. 16 trying to do his best in there with just an LMG. It's not going to be enough. 25% on this base gate, and it goes down. This forward base is gone. RadicaL now really on their back foot, and look at what they've been spending their money on. 3 arcs now coming through. Arc movement has been really slow, or I'm sorry, is really slow now. We see any as a grenade launcher drop. Sprayer is going to pick that up, or at least he should. Somebody should. And like I said, those grenade launcher Marines need to be protected just like those arcs, because they can blow themselves up, and they are not close range fighters. They are going down. Wow, TAW responding to this, and it looks like it. Oh boy, this is horrible. Oh, those arcs are going down. Any coming around the corner, shooting down. Losing it. Look, he goes down, falls into the abyss. Those 3 arcs are still alive, with 1 at 11%, but now with that Onos there and 2 fades, these Marines are not going to stand a chance. Those arcs might live. Look, that last one gets nanoed. Goes down, and it looks like they're going to save at least 2 of those arcs as they come through here. Oh boy, and now here's Maximus coming, and he's gonna bile bomb those down, and these other life forms are gonna protect him while he does that. Both arcs down by Maximus. Great response there by TAW. Wow. 32 minutes into this game, 3 hives. I mean, TAW is in such a strong position. RadicaL, and I'm going to say it, RadicaL needs a miracle to pull out of this. They are going to need a miracle. I mean, at this point, the thing that weakens aliens is killing their life forms, obviously. Like, you got to get their life forms down. If they don't have higher life forms on the field, especially out in late game, it doesn't matter if Marines, have mid upgrades. It's going to tip in favor for the Marines, because life forms are so important on this field, and they are making such a difference. We see Any died from natural causes. I think he fell into the abyss. I don't know if that actually happened because I missed it, but that would be pretty funny if he was trying to jump away from a bite and then jumped over the railing. So it looks like here that Phantom is checking out. Yeluzin is back on his, 4th lurk? And they are positioning themselves for a final push into flight control. Armor 2 now has been researched. They're putting a lot of pressure on the Computer Lab RT. That's going to end up going down. Cellar was sitting around the corner, kind of just like, yeah, I'm just going to sit here and wait. And remember, if they have that aura upgrade, they can sit around every corner. They can see them through vents. They can basically see Marines anywhere. So Marines really, if an alien is paying attention, Marines really can't sneak up on them. And there we go. Good game called by RadicaL. Quite wisely. This was inevitable. Very well fought, well played by TAW. 34-minute game as we end round 2 and move into round 3. Great job to TAW. The score is 1-1.
Command station taking damage.
We're gonna wait for Rika to leave. And wait for that final TAW wins. There it is. It's official.